Welcome to the second video of nTopology software. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a mesh out of a solid implicit body. As you can see on the screen, this body is sandwiched between upper and lower plate, and in between there is a lattice structure. So if you want to export the body, it's not possible if you don't have a mesh. So you need to mesh the body to export it into STL or OBJ file so that you can do the 3D printing out of it, and you can do the compression test or whichever test you'd like to do for your scientific research. So let's start. So you go to the file, new. So I'm going to start a new file, so I'm not going to save it. And now I'm going to do the create. So in the create, you're going to select a box. So as you know, there should be three boxes: upper body, lower body, and the central body. The central body, I chose the size 30 by 30 by 50. So now as you can see, it has a x and y 30 and h is 50. So I'm going to choose the next box, which would be the upper plate, and my sizes would be 30 by 30 by 5. Now as you can see, my plate is in between somewhere, but I want my plate on the top. So what I'm going to use is I'm going to take half of this structure, which would be 25, plus the half of the plate. My plate is 5, so I'm going to take 2.5, so it's going to be 27.5. So once you have an upper plate, now you need a bottom plate. For the bottom plate, I'm going to just copy it by Control C and Control V, the simple shortcut. I'm gonna just put minus sign ahead of 27.5. So now I have two plates, but now we have a problem of watching the different structures. So I'm just gonna make it transparent. So now you can clearly see there are three components: 1, 2, and 3. Now I have to make the lattice structure into the middle part of the structure. How I'm gonna make it? I'm gonna go to the lattice. I'm gonna use the graph unit cell. So we will start with the simplest cubic cell, that would be the simple cubic. Here we are. So we have a simple cubic cell. So now what we do, we're gonna fill the volume. How we're gonna fill the volume? We're gonna select rectangular volume lattice. So in this, my volume is this central component, and my unit cell would be the graph unit cell here. I'm gonna select both of these. I'm gonna close this so not to have confusion. So my unit cell size is gonna be 5 by 5 by 5. You can select whatever you like, and I'm gonna use thickness is equals to 0.5 mm. So now this is gonna take a few seconds, and once it's done, you have a very good structure. As I can see, the thickness is a little less, so I'm gonna jump to 1.25. Let's see if we have enough thickness for compression testing. Otherwise, actually the thing is, if you are doing some compression testing on the lattice cell, if the thickness is too low, you probably will not be having a very good result. So as you can see, we have the final body, but this body cannot be exported into STL or OBJ file since this has not been meshed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first close these so that we don't have any confusion. So I'm gonna just write mesh from implicit body. So I'm gonna first mesh this upper body. So as you can see, I have selected this. Now I'm gonna use the tolerance is equals to 1 mm. Now you see our body is meshed. The same procedure I have to repeat it for every body. Now I'm gonna use this central part, and that central part I have already selected, and let's see, it's gonna be this one, or let's body 3D tall. Now where is my mesh? Okay, so this is the central part, and I'm gonna close it because there are too many things open. And the tolerance again, I'm gonna use 1. Now as you can see, we have meshed again the middle part. So I'm gonna close it again so not to have confusions. I'm gonna go repeat one more time mesh from implicit body. Now I'm gonna use the body, the lowest part. So I'm gonna close it again. The tolerance will be always 1. You can select your tolerance as per your convenience. Now we have 3 meshed bodies. In the 3 meshed bodies, we won't be able to export because there are 3 different bodies. To export them, we need to merge them before. So I'm gonna merge the meshes. So as you can see, there are only 2 places. So you can click on the plus. So now we have 3. So I'm gonna use select first, then I'm gonna select second, then I'm gonna select the third. So now we have different meshes. Just after that, you need to export the mesh. How you need to export the mesh? You just need to use the option export. Then you need to export this onto your desktop or well, wherever you like. I will just export this on my desktop. Here we are. Now you can see we have exported a model successfully. Now this model can be used for 3D printing, and you can do the compression test for your scientific research. If you like the video, please do comment so that I can answer if you have any queries. Thank you very much.